Hey, what's happening? We're HighKicks. You're watching the Permanent Rain Press.
Hey, it's Ingrid. You're watching the Permanent Rain Press, and we are here with the guys in HighKicks. So first off, can you guys introduce yourselves and what you do in the band?
My name is Danny. I'm the boss.
Hey, I'm Matt, and I do everything else.
Awesome. So how's tour going so far?
So far, I'm having a blast.
Mm-hmm.
It's wearing a little bit hard on our constitutions. But, you know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you just
drunker?
like, yes, and a better man, I think is how the saying actually goes.
Mm-hmm.
What made you guys want to start HighKicks?
We kind of knew each other from years and years in the Calgary music scene, and we kind of had some issues where we couldn't necessarily play all the time, just because our other bands were sort of already known, and we were kind of holding out for, you know, bigger shows and stuff, not to overplay our home cities. So we kind of wanted to start something new that we could just have ready to go whenever someone was having a house party or someone needed a band on the fly.
Cool. So on your Facebook page, you guys are listed as Victory Rock. What is Victory Rock?
It's so hard when everyone says, like, hey, so what kind of music do you guys play? And it's like, I mean, rock and roll is the short answer, but like, that's just, there's too many genres. So that's how I feel, because it feels like every night when we leave the stage, it's like these tiny little victories in every single city, you know? And, you know, it's the sort of victory where it beats the hell out of, you know, actual, like, a sports competition. Because this is the kind of victory where everybody wins and nobody loses, you know? Nobody's in second place. Everybody's got the gold. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about it. And I hope that's how other people feel.
Yeah, I've seen you guys in the Dudes, but I've never seen a HighKicks show. So, like, what is your, like, how do you make things so much fun for everybody? Because it's always a good time. You guys look like you're having a good time. I have a good time. Like, what do you think is the...
I think that's probably the key, is to have as much fun on stage, you know, with each other. And if we do that, then the audience just sort of picks up on that vibe and they have a good time. But we always like to try and include the audience as well into our performance. So there's lots of opportunities for sing-alongs, or we'll have friends join us on stage and either play bass or you know, sing vocals or be bashing a cowbell or whatever. So by doing that, it kind of removes the barrier of, you know, we are bands, you are audience, and it's more like we're all in this together.
And a lot of people take, you know, art too seriously, and you know, that could take you places, but, you know, life isn't serious, man. Life is amazing. Life is hilarious, and we're just doing fun. And yeah, when you're in the presence of fun, go ahead and try not to have fun.
Dare you.
Yeah, those are, yeah. So how do you guys manage to keep your music different in HighKicks from all the rest of your bands?
Well, it's easy. It's easier because Dan's playing bass as opposed to guitar, so that's one way. And then, you know, I think just the energy of HighKicks right off the top is it's one of our more louder, high energy sort of things. So we just try and roll with that, and there's no like predetermined, we're trying to sound this way or the other way. It's just what happens when the two of us got into a room together, and thankfully it sounds different enough from, you know, our other bands.
Well, it's kind of neat too, because it's like almost like a relationship. And imagine, like, this is not my style. I would love to be with one woman, like, for my whole life. But rock and roll gives you the opportunity to, like, have many women. So this is one of my other women. Not you, but this band is. And so, you know, and if you were dating a certain type of metaphorical woman, you wouldn't want to just date another woman just because you're allowed to that was exactly the same. And so this is like my rough, dirty woman that I can do things that I'm not allowed to do with my other lady.
That's you.
Yeah.
Alright, so I was listening to all your guys' stuff on Bandcamp. I found a new song, Big Dad, came out a few weeks ago. Do you guys have any more music coming out?
Yeah, we released a couple new tracks that was on the Wolf Cop soundtrack.
I saw that.
Did you see the movie?
No, but I saw the songs.
You will. You'll see
Okay.
it. You'll love it. So those are the only two that we have released currently. That we made them just especially for the film. But yeah, we're constantly writing, and new albums are right around the corner.
No, like, specific date, though, yet.
Oh no.
Okay. So I have a couple of fun questions now. If you could only drink one beer for the rest of your life, what do you pick?
The biggest beer. Well, I mean, is it gonna end? Like, or is it just this is my last beer?
Like, you
ever?
can't drink any other beers.
Oh, but I can drink as many as I want.
As many as you want, just has to be
Forever.
that brand.
Yeah. I don't know. They won't sponsor us. Trust me, I've asked. But it doesn't matter because this is my favorite. It's cheap, but it doesn't taste like it's cheap. It tastes like it's like, it's like a special beer, I think.
Like a Lucky.
That's how it makes me feel. That's what I would. You got a different answer?
No, yeah.
Well, cheers, my friend.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sponsor us, though. Jesus.
If you could party with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be?
Like, not because I love his music or anything. I just think like Elton John probably goes insane, like when he goes off. Like I don't even know why. There's no physical evidence, but I just know I would love to party with that guy.
I'm gonna go with Mozart. I heard he was quite the party animal, and he had a rad pad, and
Rad pad.
I'm sure it would have been pretty awesome to party with that dude.
Interesting. We've got a couple of piano players.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? We never have a piano player in any of our stuff.
Maybe it's this piano we're hearing here is influencing our answers.
Alright, would you rather be able to kick really high or have kicks that made you high when you wore them?
Oh wow. Imagine, and it was kind of like the old pump up. What do you call that thing? The pump tongue, and you could like pick a different whatever high you would like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm changing it. I'm assuming I get to pick what high I want.
Sure.
And yes, please, the free high kick. That's what I want. I mean, me personally, I can learn how to kick high. I mean, if I had enough discipline. It just at the moment I tried it. Sorry, I'm grabbing my crotch. It's gross, but it's part of the story. But when we first started, I tried to really get my high kicks super high all summer long. But I ended up splitting so many pants, and like it cost like $20 like a crotch patch, and like I only buy like $50 jeans, so it's like two patches, and I might as well have new jeans. But who wants to wear new jeans? They're just starting to look like me. And so yeah, that's no big deal. I know I can get high kicks on my own, but I can't get high kicks on my own.
Yeah. Do you have a similar answer?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if my kicks could make me as high as I want, then I wouldn't even have to high kick. Because if I was 20 feet tall, I could do a small kick, and that would be like way higher than I could if, I could kick my highest, but be short.
Oh, I thought we were talking about drugs.
Oh, I was.
No.
Alright, if you're an ice cream flavor, what would you be and why?
You take this one. It sounds like one of those questions on those old dating shows.
Mm-hmm.
Caller number one.
I'd pick bubblegum because it's not supposed to be an ice cream flavor. But it is anyways, and it's magic. So do what you want, ice cream.
Yeah, I think I would be like a rainbow sorbet. Just because it's like super different and a little bit good for you.
Alright, so what's next for you guys?
We are in Kelowna tomorrow, and then Kamloops, and then Golden, and then working our way back home. And then we kind of do little Alberta circle, little Saskatoon circle, or Saskatchewan circle, and then we end up in Lethbridge for our very last show. And then
And the dudes go in the studio in May. And then we have to release a Dojo Workhorse album.
It's already recorded.
I think we're starting a label. We're still talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to release all three of our next projects all at once. Because who does that? for the first release of your brand new label. We don't even know what it's called for sure, but it might be called Serious Lover for Real. So SL4R.
SL4R Records.
Yes. So look for SL4R. Buy all our stuff because we're wicked. We're great businessmen.
It's a lie.
You guys have like a last message for anybody watching this?
Yeah. Yes.
It's all yours.
Listen. You're only here for a short little while. So be good to each other, goddammit. And have as much fun as effing possible. And if someone tells you you're having fun in the wrong way, you tell them to go fuck themselves. Is that, you can't say that, can you?
It's already said.
I think you just did.
Oh, but, okay, all that, but in parentheses, unless you hurt anyone else. Don't you dare hurt anyone else. That goes back to the first thing I said. Be good to each other, but do whatever you want.
Yeah. Exactly. Do what you want.
That's all I got. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you
That was
guys.
fun. You guys were fun.